Alrighty, guys and gals, hello, how are ya? I have returned. Yes. I do apologize for the several days there with no videos out. I had some stuff going on, still stuff going on. I got back home late last night and trying to take my mind off of some things, and we're going to get back into World of Warcraft. We're on Siouxsie the Priest, of course.
Hello.
There she is. Oh, look at that. Bandy Bear has reached level 60. Congratulations to Bandy Bear. We're heading back up to the Chillwind camp. And I am going to be sipping on a little caffeine drink here. I haven't had much sleep. We don't need much sleep, do we? It's only permadeath. Let's see what we're doing here today. I think we're going to try up here to get the Fellstone Cauldron key, and we might check in with Janice Fellstone as well. I've got some drinks on me. Looks like we're okay to move it here. It's been 4 or 5 days for me since I've played I played anything. I did the Oathbound earlier today. Went up and got myself a workout. Got my head a little bit better. And got a 370 bench press. Not too bad. All right, we don't want to roll through there. It's pretty dangerous going through the little town areas there. Yeah. I noticed this on the mage. It's server reset day, and apparently something that setting went back. I don't know. Kind of cool though. Wonder if we'll see the hardcore. The death announcements as well. Maybe. I think you've got to be maybe like in the zone that the person's in. I'm actually not sure about that. All right, let's get our stuff going here. I've got a little wizard oil left. I do. May as well throw a scroll up there.
It's been fun.
Whoops. What's shadow form? There we are. Been a minute. Well, we're far from safe up here, but we should be okay doing this. There is the Jabbering Ghoul. I'm going to mark him up, and I'm not going to kill him because I think we need a quest. Or Janice might be tied to this thing. I don't know. I can never remember. He might force me to get rid of him. Matter of fact, I think I am going to have to get rid of him because he's not in a good place here. Now, these are all undead, which means I could shackle an undead if we get into trouble or something. Yeah, he will not have the item until you're on the quest. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I missed you, my friends. Mm-hmm. drop some weight, so I really didn't eat too much. For the last 4 or 5 days. Okay, that kind of sucks. Not sure where this mob came from. Might have been a patrol walking around the farm here. I actually don't mind that I dropped a little weight. It's not a healthy way to drop weight by not eating. But yeah, I had gained a little bit of weight. So this mob is going to pop up. Now, what I don't want is it to pop up while this caster is here, because I'll probably end up pulling it. And there he is. That's what happens. So he's melee, so I can shackle him and deal with this. I think it's how I have to play this. How long does this last for? Up to 40 seconds. It's my level. It's not a guarantee that you stay shackled for 40 seconds. Not at all. But hopefully he does. Oh, that's pretty easy. So he'll have the key. I'll have to clear some of these mobs on the side. Because they will come for me here.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. Be close enough to do a little interrupt here. We've got the Scarlet Crusade over here doing battle with the undead. I'll tell you what, we'll do this guy, and maybe I can just sit on the corner and not have to worry about this dude. I gotta be quick, because they will come back. It's usually the problem if you're doing this solo. I'm probably gonna pull here. Got to be right on top of it. All right, there we go. Let's work our way over to see Janice Fellstone. See what she's up to. I'm pretty sure she's a ghost. She's had a better week than I have. I mean, not if she's a ghost. She hasn't had a better week. There are a lot of mobs in here. Okay. I think I should go around the outside here instead of trying to cut down through here. We'll pick up the quest chain, The Wildlife Suffers 2, from a Tauren. I think it's in the next field over. It's down here, is where it is. Got diseased? Goodbye. No, thank you. Looks like that wizard oil's going to fall off. Go ahead and reapply that. A double pull here. It's been pretty overcast, I guess here and also where I was. Kind of like it. Let's see if I pull both of these. I did not. It's been nice and cool. I mean, not that I really paid attention much to the weather, but I love the cool weather. The cooler weather. I think she's upstairs here. This back room. Probably LOS him. They're still over there fighting. There's going to be a mob right inside the door here. Yikes. I think I need to pull this guy just to be safe. Just got to walk around the wagon. Nice. Do it nice and slow, son. here. Okay. I need to root him. Bullshit that he got that off.
I need help.
Okay. I've completely fucked this up, man. I'm just going to reset this. I could probably handle it, but... Boy, those frost bolts are annoying as balls, are they not? For fuck's sake. Yeah, aren't you a pain in the ass? I had the wrong thing targeted. That would have worked a little better, but I thought I had this targeted for the Mind Flay. I had this one. And any damage breaks them out of the shackle. Yeah, you'll pay. You'll pay for that. I don't think there's two up here. It's just this dude. This dude. Hey, Janice. How's it going? Sick while I'm a ghost. Okay, this is in the barn, right? And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, especially with these fucking freaks over here. I might be able to sneak in. I think I might get an Elden Ring Let's Play going. There's a handful of videos on the channel from like 4 years ago. But I've heard there's a movie coming out and there's been updates and... yeah, my buddy Cynics. He's got me thinking about it again. He said it's better on a controller than it is on mouse and keyboard, and I'm pretty sure I played it on mouse and keyboard. Now, I'm not, like, making any excuses. Like, I'm not very good at, you know, I'm not very good at video games in general. But that game was rough. But I think I've often heard... like Dark Souls type of games, they can be pretty tough to play, pretty challenging, and I do like that. But I think one of the reasons I stopped playing that was because, man, I just felt like I sucked at it so hard that it, you know, probably wasn't much fun to watch. But yeah, it might try that again. I mean, I do have a I've got a controller. I've got a PS4. I'd probably just have to get... Well, I'd probably connect it with Bluetooth. I don't know. I have to see how I can connect it, or some kind of adapter or something, maybe. was talking to the gym owner when I went into the gym. He had a competition this week, and he won first place. He often wins first place. He's a strong guy, man. But I think his highest bench press is 396. Like pretty close to 400.
Help me.
I'm working on it. Oh my gosh. Makes me feel bad, man. But, man, hearing like the numbers he's getting, that's his all-time high is 396. He said he was a little off this weekend. I think he did about 370 something, and I just did a 370 bench. I got to be honest, it kind of makes me want to compete. I mean, I'm 55 years old. I'd be like the oldest fucking dude in there, I think. But maybe they've got like a, you know, I hate to say senior category, but that's probably what I would get. I don't know. Here's the thing about that, because I've thought about this before. I've got severe social anxieties, like debilitating, where I have trouble leaving my house and stuff like that. So like, it's kind of fun to think about. I think I would do well in competitions, if not win some of them, especially if it's like, you know, 55 and older or something like that. Now, my deadlifts and squat, I would not be very good. But bench press, I feel like I could win those competitions. At least that part of it. But I'd also have to be, you know, there's travel involved and all the things that are very, very difficult for me to do. Yeah, man, these fucking guys, once they get to this area, it seems like they just kind of hang here. It's difficult to get in this building. I could probably get in from the side, but I think there's like 3 mobs in here too, and you can usually pull the first 2 here. I think there's actually 4. There's 1 at the front, 1 right around the corner, and there's like 2 in the back. So I think I'm just going to wait on that quest a little bit. Tell you what, let's make our way down here, and we'll see if we can pick up this quest. We'll wait on this one till we're a little bit higher. This is not a good area either, but kind of looking for something to do here. We could also go back. I think what we'll do, we hit level 54. We're going to go back to Searing Gorge, and we'll try the Symbol of Ragnaros again. We tried that. We weren't quite there yet. We were close, but not quite. We should be good to go at level 54. I'll also have a couple Holy Fires. Well, I don't use Holy Fire because I'm Shadow. Power Word Shield 9 is good, though. Probably end up just training both of those anyway, but we can get that better Power Word Shield. That'll help us out. Yeah, so in the middle of, well, not in the middle, but, so I had this, you know, pretty horrific family thing happen, and, which I'm not really ready to talk about, because it's still ongoing, and I'm trying to process it and all of that, but right as this happened, my girlfriend, he's in this building. The guy we're looking for. She had a pretty horrific accident. Oh my God, this is a level 56? All right, we should be all right here. surprised when I'm able to hit an orange mob like that and not get resisted more. But anyway, it was early in the morning on Friday past, and she lost consciousness and fell. And she rolled her ankle, a very bad sprain. There's blood all over the place. She hit her head and her nose and was bleeding. So I went out to Las Cruces and took care of her. You know, while I was dealing with this other thing. She's doing all right. She's oh my God, her ankle. So I've had several sprained ankles over the years from, you know, when I used to MMA fight and things like that. So I know what it feels like. Oh my God, it was so swollen. Usually takes a day or two, and then it's like the worst looking tattoo you've ever seen. It's black and blue and green. It was rough looking. So I went over, you know, just, you know, making food for her and getting stuff from the store and making sure we were icing it on and off and rotating Tylenol and Advil and all that good stuff. She's doing much better this morning. Touched base with her. It's pretty miserable for the first 3 days, depending how bad the sprain is. I gotta be careful in here. She's not sure how she lost consciousness. She passed out. But it sounds like a combination of low blood sugar. It was also very early in the morning. She's also has some other health issues she's dealing with. So it could be tied together here. Go ahead and keep that inner fire up. This Cauldron Lord should pop out. I think he'll pop out here. I got to get rid of this guy. These things suck. These freezing ghouls, man. I hate these things. There's another 60. Congratulations. Errol. Congratulations, brother. Or sister. Pretty good XP. Maybe. Yeah, not too bad. Getting like about 700. Thank you, David, for clarifying. Pretty sure it was David. I always thought it was like this plus this. I don't know if you can see where my mouse is over here. But I think this is the total. So we're getting like whatever the base XP plus 341 for a total of 682. That makes actually much more sense to think about than how I was doing the math. All right, I think we have diseased wolves here for this first part of this quest. And every time we have done this, whatever the thing is we're looking for, there's everything up except for that thing. So we'll probably see nothing but spiders and bears. And then we move on to bears. It'll be wolves and spiders. But we seem to be the only one out here today, so that's cool. We could actually check, I guess, right? Was it O? Go to who? Let's see who's in the zone here. How do I Yeah. Okay. This isn't how you do it. I think it's who, then zone, but I don't really care too much. I think that's how you do it. You could probably put who there. Who there? As well. Trying to get my humor, my sense of humor going back here. It would probably help to talk a little bit, but I don't want to. If I can get all emotional and break down with the camera, it's, you know, nobody watches these videos to see somebody all tore up. Okay, sorry about that. Do a little cutscene there. We need 8 wolves. Looks like we do. May as well get spiders. Why not? There's some dream foil there. I can't remember what recipe that's used for in alchemy, but it's a solid. I'm webbed here, but I don't actually see the web on my character. It's kind of weird. It makes something good for solo questing or dungeons or whatever too. Pretty good. Yep, I thought I might pull you. I would love to get into a dungeon, man. I really enjoy the way that Shadow Priest plays. I mean, it's so strange. Like, where is it because I'm in shadow? Oh, that's weird. I've never seen that before. When you're in shadow form, it doesn't actually show the web on the character. As soon as I popped out, I could see it. But it's pretty simple rotation. There's nothing to it. I know, it's really chill. I played Shadow Priest, you know, back in 2019. I've probably talked about it 100 times. Before I had the channel, I was in a guild. I don't remember what the guild was called, but I was raiding with them every week. Just through Molten Core. And then things got kind of crazy, and I was in the middle of moving and breaking up with a girl I was seeing and all this, and kind of got away from it, but it was me. There was one other Shadow Priest in the guild, but I got a couple of pieces. It was exciting for me because that's not something I usually do, is end level content. And, you know, I realized that's, you know, where the game kind of begins for probably most people. But I got a sour taste in my mouth from when Looking for Raid came out. Whenever they put that in, I don't know if it was Wrath of the Lich King. I feel like it was. Like, I'm talking, you know, vanilla, like originally. It may have been Cataclysm. Maybe it was Cataclysm. They put Looking for Raid. And that was my first experiences with raids, you know, way back then. And Man, it was so toxic back then in those pug groups. And I used to get shit so much because I just wasn't that good. I didn't have any gear, and it's not for the lack of trying. Like I was playing as like well as I could with my rotation, and I was, following directions and everything. But I didn't have very high DPS. And in those days, God, man, it was always douchebags who just would post after every single pull, whether it was trash or the boss, they would post the DPS stats, right, in the chat. And people would just give you such shit, because you weren't that good. Kick you out of the fucking raid and shit. And I hated it. It just wasn't any fun, man. It made me feel bad. So that was my experience, and I guess that's stuck with me ever since, unfortunately. But I didn't have that experience in the guild I was with, because raiding with a guild is obviously much different than with random people. It's, so I didn't have that experience then, but still the feeling of not being like good enough. And I know I'm talking about a video game. It probably sounds ridiculous. But I don't know. I put a lot of pressure on myself. And when I feel like I'm not doing that well, it's like the feeling of letting people down, I think, overall, even though it's a video game. So that's why, like, for instance, Elden Ring, one of the reasons I stopped, because, God, man, I just felt like such a horrible player. Same thing with, what's the Dungeons and Dragons based game that we played? Man, it was like you had control, not like your main character, but you had like this rotation. I can't remember what those games are called. Baldur's Gate, whatever version we played. Dude, I just felt like I sucked so much. I didn't know what I was doing, and it was confusing. And so I ended up just dropping it, which is not, that's not a good quality, and I realized that. I think I'm able to recognize, weaknesses in myself. And I always regret it and wish, I wish I'd, kept playing it or whatever, especially if people are enjoying it, and especially if people are trying to help me out, which people generally do. Even in this game, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right. These don't last very long. These wizard boys, just 30 minutes, aren't they? Yeah. All right, we need 2 more wolves here. These fucking camps are bad news, man. You can get absolutely destroyed over there. Dulcin's tears. Hey, brother. It's Chuckadee. It's not Chickadee. Are you looking for herbs or something, maybe?
Congratulations.
Yeah, there we are. What do we got over here? Let's go. Wait, is this the same field? No, it's not the same field. Get manned up. We'll run over here. Look at that. A couple of people from the same guild. Fun tier. What's the name of that guild? Oh, it's the outhouse? Yeah. Yeah, I can never remember these quests. I think it's a similar thing. What we do here? The wizard oil fell off there. That's a pretty odd disease. 156 nature damage to nearby allies every 15 seconds. Does that include me? Surely it does. That's interesting. So there may be a similar mob out here that we have to kill, or it may just be off one of these. I'm actually not sure. I resisted the mind blast there. Here's another mob with this fear fleeing tooltip, which doesn't seem to have. No, one of these has rotting worms. Oh, it's the cadavers. The cadavers. I wonder if the Scarlet Crusade people come over here as well. I don't really want to fight these things. It's such a pain in the ass. I mean, not really. Yeah, they're not really pain in the ass, aren't they? Yeah, they are over here. Bastards. Dawson's Diary. Oh. Okay. There's something over there I need. Let's head back. We'll turn in this quest. We'll pick up the second part of it. Then we'll probably have to wrap it on up here. I think I was a half an hour in when I lost it. Yep, somebody's been here. It is a hunter. There's a chest there. We can't buff them up. You can have the chest. He was here first. He might not care about it. Oh, dude, sorry, man. I didn't mean to steal it from him. I don't know how he doesn't get credit for that. You know what it was? I think he hit it with the Serpent Sting, and Serpent Sting doesn't do any damage initially. Feel a little bit guilty there. He's probably just working to get in here, though, so I don't really care too much. If he doesn't get that chest, I think he's getting it now. We'll take it. Yeah, even with the horde, if somebody's in the area first, I'm going to leave it for them. Ooh, that's a 56. All right, this should be bears now, I think. Yeah. Let's see if I can get out before... Did I pull that? No.
Hi.
Take it easy, man. All right, let's work on that next episode. So let's head back to camp here. Is it quicker to come across? I think it's quicker. Let's try to come across this way. Might not be quicker if we pull all kinds of crap on the way over. There's one. I think we can get up right here. Definitely quicker. Miranda the Hag. I think I would work on getting myself a new nickname. Keep the Miranda bit. Look at this. That's for you, brother. It's the Port. What a great name for a mage. Vending machine has to be the best name for a mage, but I don't know if I've ever seen a mage with vending machine. That's the name.
Greetings.
Hi.
Safe travels. Farewell. Be careful.
All right, that's the next one. Intellect by 31.
Go with honor, friend.
Damn, that's a lot of ints, man.
What can I do for you?
I don't know how much more mana that gives me, but seems like it would be quite a bit. Don't know if most of this will sell or not.
Go with honor, friend.
All right, I'll go with honor. Where's my Hearthstone? Why is it an astronaut? Okay.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm gonna fly back to South Shore. Airy Peak is okay, but I got to run all the way down to go to the inn, so I'm just gonna go to South Shore here, get some rested XP, and we'll call this an episode. Thank you. It's good to be back. Thank you for all your kind comments. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. You guys and gals take care. Siouxsie and I will catch you in tomorrow's episode.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.